Do not go to university if you want time freedom, financial stability and independence. University, college, getting an A-level, a degree, it's not going to give you that. Listen carefully to what I said at the beginning of the video for those who get triggered about university because you went. But look, check out this comment, right? This was a guy trying to prove a point to me, but in fact didn't realise he was proving my point because he's a doctor. He has no financial independence or stability or any freedom because he's doing 78 hours. Look, let me read it out. And it was in response to one of my videos where I was talking about how bad the UK is with their money management, right? What on earth is this nonsense? I studied a decade to become a doctor. By my third year working 70 to 80 hours a week, doing locums, I still had less than £200 in savings and I was living with my parents, going on no holidays and rarely eating out. You're not living in reality. Well, look, I know reality, right? I've lived it my entire life. But this just proves my point. Going through the traditional system, going to college and university, you know, getting the degree, the A-level, it doesn't get you anywhere. You end up in a job. And you know, even statistically, it's like 84% of post-grads change jobs by the age of 25, and 85% of post-grads never even get the job that they went to university for. But there will still be uni boffs out there that turn around and say, well, it was the network was really good. You know, I've had some of the best times in my life. Okay, so getting in debt and going to university, wasting 4 years learning from a professor or someone who hasn't even done the thing that you're learning, at least I suppose you can say, well, you've had 4 years that you really enjoyed. Come on, live in the real world. If you want time freedom and financial stability, you have to take accountability of building your own business. And we're in a world of abundance and opportunity right now. You can build a business online in any sector, in any niche. You can monetize freaking anything now. And if you want to work towards passive and more of a life of autonomy, you're not going to get that in university. You're really not. I had a debate with a medical professor in the sauna a little while back. I've spoken about this. And he said, oh, well, I'm teaching new doctors and they're really excited. No, you're asking them before they've been in the job for 10 years, overworked, 70, 80 hours a week, understaffed, underpaid, devalued, not respected, on antidepressants. They've got anxiety. They're having problems at home because they never see their children or their partners. Ask a doctor 10 years into the field. Now, I have all the respect in the world for doctors and the job that they do, hands down. Would I want to be a doctor? Absolutely not, no. I personally want freedom. I know there will always be doctors, but that's not my career path. But this just proves the point. If you want freedom, which is what life is about, you know, travelling, exploring, being with loved ones,